Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Tetcher, and welcome back to Community Challenge. It is a week late, because I extended the deadline so that people could get it in, because it was a bit of a harder challenge because it actually involved you to find another person for it. Finding two people to do a challenge is obviously a lot harder than it is to find one person to do a challenge. But we are back with this week's challenge, and it's going to be a 4-game episode, because I have one of my own games. I don't like to put my own games in because I'm a bit spoiled, but this game is worth it. It'll be on last, so that it doesn't take anything away from any of the others. If you want to skip it, that's fine, because I'm obviously going to be a bit biased, but it's open to stay and watch if you want to. For now, though, let's talk about what this week's challenge is going to be. This week's challenge, take every and any talent that will give you more mobility. So, for example, you can take the increased movement speed after Dwarf Toss on Muradin and the increased range. Those would be the two talents you'd have to take on Muradin. You could take the extra volts on Valor. You could take and the extra movement speed on Valor. Anything that will make you more mobile around the map and have more fun duking, I guess. So dukes will be heavily encouraged. I will definitely be looking for them when I look through the replays. Stuff like that, stuff that makes you really able to get around the map quite easily. Falstad with the full barrel roll build, make it easier. So like, if you have stuff that, say, takes the mana cost away from being more mobile, that's good. Even Zagara increased speed on creep, and Zagara, you'd have to take Nidusworm over the Devouring Maw, because that lets you get around the map quicker. So that is your challenge. Send your replays of that by by Tuesday morning to replays at tetcher.co.uk. For now, though, it is time to watch some replays of last week's challenge. And last week's challenge, or last 2 weeks' challenge, was send me games of Cho'Gall. Simple as that, because I haven't had many Cho'Gall games on the channel yet. So, despite playing a hell of a lot with my very good friend Jessica, who, in case you guys don't know, by the time you're watching this, the day tomorrow I will be travelling down to her, so there will be some streams. Yeah! And I may even do a live version. If I stay there long enough, I may even do a live version of next week's community challenge, so you can tune in and watch the games live. In fact, I'm going to commit to that. I'm going to stay until next Wednesday and at least do the community challenge there, so you guys can tune in and watch that. Hang on, I need to check something quickly. I'm tabbing quickly out of this. Yes! So, yeah, seeing as I could do it live, I could actually do it on the Wednesday. So, guys, next week's community challenge will be streamed live on the Wednesday during the day on my birthday. 13th of January, you can tune in and watch community challenge. I could not see that many better ways to spend a birthday, quite honestly, looking for you guys, watching your guys' replays, because usually they're pretty fantastic. And, of course, I really love this challenge. So, send those replays in. For this one, though, it was Cho'Gall. Haven't had too many on, and be sure to tune into the stream. So, we're going to get ready to get into our first game. So, let's hit the wrong button, and then the right button. Oh, hang on, I want to show you guys something. So, sometimes when you open a replay, you can actually put you can go onto someone's vision and your camera will follow them around. It's really useful because it means I have to do a very little effort if I'm following a certain person, like I'm going to be today. However, it doesn't always work. So what I've done, in case you guys don't know, there's a spotlight thing, where if you hold down space, your hero will be spotlighted, which basically you centers your camera on the hero and you'll have a spotlight. I turned off the spotlight part of that, which you can do because I thought it got in the way, and you can basically have the hero be centered. Now, that would require me to hold down space for the entire game. So, this is my casting. This is my co-caster for today, or at least my observer. My Macmillan Cancer Support mug, which is going to be resting on the spacebar in times where I don't have the camera follow thing enabled, so I wouldn't be able to follow people. And as such, I'm having to use a nice fancy mug. I love these things. They're so cool. Like, really fancy coffee mugs. But, yeah, that's what I'm going to be using for my actual water today. They're a bit smaller, so in theory, I may actually have to go and get some water. But seeing as we have 4 replays today, I'm going to start rushing through these. I've wasted enough time already, so let's get into the game. Pressing play. And let's introduce the team on the villain side first. Let's pause while we go through them. In fact, let's just play. Let's just go through them. So, playing the Kael'thas, it's CS Goblin, which I assume stands for Counter-Strike. Playing the Zagara, it's Sudden Muffin, what a name, I love it. Playing the Malfurion, it is Spoonwagon. playing that Malfear in there. Jaina is being played by Forged. And the Johanna is being played by Holy Hamster. And our heroes on the right-hand side in the red trunks. It is going to be Nova, played by Didas. Tyrande, played by Alexi. Diablo Dibbles, played by Cho'Gall. Alexi has left the game. And we have our Cho'Gall, who is Buridus, who is being played by Bird vs. Cabal and Simonides. Simonides sounds right. So yeah, this is our Cho'Gall today. We're going to be following them. I don't remember if this is one of the ones with view. Nope, and Diablo's already dead. So pop, space, and mug in place. Excellent. We have our observer in place. We're going to begin watching the game. So, starting off with some of the talents, it appears the thing swapped around again. So this side is the side you're going to want to be paying attention to. We have Buridus already getting focused down by S4 and Holy Hamster. They've come down to deal with it because he is two people in a lane. He can push that lane pretty hard right now. He's turning a bit onto Jaina, but the slow from Jaina very effective at keeping Buridus back from doing too much damage here. We're going to bum this up, and we're going to be watching most of these replays on faster or more. So, for the starting talents, we can see he did go for Fuel for the Flame, which increased his regen every time that he was able to use his consuming blaze by 50%, so it's extra health back when he picks up a globe. And we see Gall went for Spurred Onward. Every time you damage a hero with an ability, reduce the cooldown of Hurry Up Oath by 2 seconds, so they're going to have a bit more mobility here. Buridus trying to move into that mid-temple here. The fight already happening, but we've already lost Diablo here. Buridus, bit outnumbered, trying to fight Johanna. We see Kael'thas, though, just sitting in the back doing a lot of damage. Alexi is here as well, so could throw out a good healing, and in comes Nova from above. That could be pretty effective here. I very nearly knocked my caster mug. Buridus finally able to chase them back. Didas has found Kael'thas there. The bomb hits Kael'thas, and Kael'thas gets blown up, and Nova knocked it into the air, so they're going to turn it onto Holy Hamster to protect Didas there. Going to zoom out a bit so we get a bit of a better view. Cho'Gall trying to get Johanna there with the bomb, but did not. Nova moving in. Will she take the shot? Nah, just throws out the hologram. Jaina coming in top temple already has pretty much completely gone over to the red team. We're going to see the dash coming out here, trying to chase down S4. He has his talent available, yet to pick it though. And just going to move back in. There we go, finally picking up his talent. And he has taken the Seared Flesh. Increased basic attacks against his human blaze targets by 25%. And we have Siphoning Runes. Sorry, not increased by 25%, it's 25% more damage. And we have Siphoning Runes has been taken by Gall, which is 20% more damage against heroes, which is pretty cool. I personally love that talent ball. No, not going to land it this time. He's going to chase CS Goblin, though. He looks like he may want to dive this if he goes for a roll. No, he's going to charge away. The direction on that charge doesn't seem to be that accurate, but it's fine. Wow, down he goes. I think that was to a bounce or to a Shadow Flame. I completely missed it. But it did work. We do see Kael'thas going down, and Buridus going to continue pushing this lane. Is currently, if we have a look at the kill count, 5 kills to 3 in favor of our blue team right now, but that may turn later on. Gonna go back into our fast forward mode. Buridus pulling back, gets hit by the blizzard. Needs to be careful. We're actually gonna go on ×2 speed for the moment, because gonna wait for the objects to come up. Buridus getting rooted. Just trying to hold this lane for the moment. Has cleared all the minions. Just needs to deal with what Zagara's throwing at him, and is just clearing with all his abilities as he can. Tanking pretty massively here. We can see he has 4,000 health, pushing forward, trying to catch someone. CS Goblin already trying to escape round the ball. Not landing, but was worth a try. Going to try and charge in. Holy Hamster being a bit of a pain with the Suns. Jaina from the side, though, doing a lot of damage. Takes down Diablo, and as such, Buridus having to back up. Is going to be back to base before that temple in the bot lane. We're going to skip the journey there and get Buridus there a bit quicker so that he can be ready for the fight. Currently, temple being taken by the blue team. And Buridus. Alright, sorry, I guess the left-hand team, the villains. Buridus looking to move it in here. He gets hit by Kael'thas by a nice living bomb, but he is Cho'Gall. He tanks that pretty nicely. They're trying to move in. Diablo currently on the point, as is Alexi. So they're tanking it pretty well. Buridus going in, causing mayhem. Goes onto Kael'thas. Kael'thas dodges the bomb there. Able to pick him off with the Shadow Flame, though. They take down Malfurion too. Buridus backing up because he's a bit low on health. Bomb hits Jaina with a lot of damage, and Alexi is able to finish it off. And the final few shots go over to our heroes, finally able to take a bit of an advantage for themselves and bringing it back. They are currently just behind on XP, but they're going to get these minion waves and catch themselves up pretty nicely here. Birdus going to be pushing the bot lane. You can see has taken a bit of damage, but still has over 2,900, now 3,000 health. So is still in a pretty good position. Level 7 talents, we can see the Fire Eater. 50% heal when auto attacks hit people hit with Consuming Blaze. We have the Edge of Madness. The Shadow Flame damage increased by 20%. So just very damage-based build here by Cho'Gall, which is Simonides, which is a really pain in the arse lane to pronounce. Right now, Tyrande is being chased by Johanna a bit, but Johanna's not going to be able to get too much out of this. She has blocked, though, very interestingly, I just noticed. She's taken Reinforce. Birdus taking a bit of damage here. Diablo getting rooted, needs to be careful as well. He is not as tanky as a Cho'Gall, despite being one of the tankier heroes in the game. Consuming Blaze used by Birdus, and he does dash away to freedom. Doesn't want to get caught out here. That was a Twilight Dream I just heard. And it didn't appear to work that well because him and Jaina are dead, but they were able to kill off Nova. Everyone else was able to escape there. We can see that Cho'Gall does have the Consuming Blaze bonus healing he gets from Fuel for the Flame ready and available. That's what that flashing green bit means. So having a look at the heroics, we see Upheaval and Shadow Bolt Volley. Now, Upheaval, very nice talent for catching people out. In that situation, usually it's combined with the Twisting Nether, but instead we're going with the Shadow Bolt Volley, which is still a hell of a lot of damage and good for some good snipes. We're going to dash away and then use the Shadow Bolt as a poking ability from outside the range. They do pull into people here just off of that temple, but Zagara is still on there soaking up the shots. In the meantime, bottom temple and some kills are going over to our heroes, while Cho'Gall just tries to delay this, but he's not taking any of the shots or not even delaying them. The bomb takes down Malfuri though, and now they're going on to Zagara. Cho'Gall, if you don't fight him as a group, he will just kill you. There goes Zagara. The Iron Skin used by Johanna will stop Birdus from going in for the kill, but Birdus now in control of that top temple. His team still has bottom temple. They're about to get the last couple shots from that, and with that they take down that middle lane fort. And a great convincing play by our heroes there. They take the final shots from that top temple, and they dodge out the damage from Jaina. Birdus looking to move in here. Bit of a fight. Diablo gets taken out by that Twilight Dream. And with Cho'Gall stunned as silenced as well. He's able to just in time when he comes out the sides. Nope, kill the Living Bomb. But very nearly survived thanks to that Molten Block there. Might have been better off using the whole duration of that. We also see the Dread Shield coming in when Dread Orb hits an enemy hero. Then able to get the kill. We're going to follow Sudden Muffin here, seeing as he's hanging around. Doesn't look like he's going to chase any further because we don't have Cho'Gall, so we're going to have to reset our caster mug in terms of watching. For now, we'll just keep an eye on Didus. Apparently I can't go any further than this while the mug is still in the spacebar, so we're just going to pop that off and pop it back on. Excellent. We are back, and we're going to skip through the journey, get Birdus back into the fight. They found Zagara, and Nova was able to kill her off pretty nicely here. Objectives not yet spawned, so instead Mercenaries are going to be the name of the day. Birdus going to be able to take this easy camp with ease, and can move down to the bot lane and take care of the sea giants that were spawned by the villains here. And it just in time for the temples to spawn. One in the mid lane, one in the bot lane. So Birdus just keeping control of this area, throwing out a couple of abilities, trying to lower Johanna's health a little bit before the fight even happens. So going to deal with this. The rest of his team fighting over mid and losing, which could mean some people might roam down to fight him in a bit. He has a globe though available, so he's going to get the bonus healing. And right now, it looks like Johanna's just going to leave him to this. No, here she comes, finally. Going to fight at this location. Fighting over these last couple shots. Holy Hamster taking a lot of damage. There's the Pyroblast blocked by the Molten Block. Very, very nice there by Cho'Gall. And he gets the last couple shots. Good job, Birdus, who are able to take the last couple shots there. Mid lane, though, did go almost completely over to our villains, who were able to get a couple kills as well. Having a look at the level 16 talents. Twilight Veil decreases incoming ability damage. Very nice, considering they are against the Pyroblast that we missed earlier. And that Ring of Frost, they're able to get the kill onto Zagara, who was a bit too aggressive there. You see the Twilight Veil. Extra 3% of a hero's maximum health damage being done by Cho'Gall here. And right now they're moving in. The Upheaval does not catch anyone, but they're able to push the villains off of the boss here. It looks like they're going to try and do it themselves. Nova staying back for the moment, not revealing herself. She's looking for anyone who's going to try and come in and steal. Right now it's Johanna on the point, but she's taking a lot of damage. There's the silence, and Cho immediately moves on to the point to make sure that he's there. Even if the boss goes down, someone tries to move in. He blocks the Pyroblast. We're going to watch that again. That was sick. And he blocked the Pyroblast and was able to kill off Jaina as she tried to come raid that. There we go. About to take it down to normal speed. In comes the Pyroblast. He's also taking loads of damage. There you go. Down goes Jaina. Blocked out the Pyroblast and the Blizzard damage. And they were able to take that boss. Very, very nice play there. And as such, the boss will push the bottom lane with pretty much all of the team except for Burridus, who's going to head straight up to the top lane and start getting that temple. But that was a really cool move there. Able to put that molten block was very, very clutch indeed. For now, Burridus just looking for action. His team's got pretty much full control over that temple. Needs to head up there though, because right now the enemy has arrived and they are taking a lot of the shots. In comes Burridus, gets a good upheaval, catches pretty much everyone. In comes the Shadow Bolt, doing quite a lot of damage. He wants to really get Zagara here. That's who he's trying to focus. In comes Kael'thas, he's very outnumbered. In comes Alexi from below, but she's being focused down by Jaina. She will go down, but in the meantime they've already killed Malfurion and the Kael'thas. Nova from the side, able to take down Zagara. Thanks to those hollow clones, they're able to kill everyone except for Jaina, who is around that area. Nova is going to give chase to her. Does spot her. There's the triple attack 2, 3, and down goes Jaina. And that is all of the kills. A full team wipe going over to our heroes, but they do lose Tyrande and Diablo in the process, but I would call that very, very worth indeed. Let's have a look at some of the other talents while these guys do just clear this up. We can see the Rampage and the Firestorm coming in for Diablo quite interestingly. So he has the extra attack damage, which is a little bit weird, but we're not going to judge. Malfurion hindering Moonfire and the full Moonfire. He went with a single healing talent out of everything and a bit of mana here, which makes sense because he's with the Kael'thas. Chain Bomb, Fission Bomb, and the Fury of the Sunwell, and then Venom for this Kael'thas. The build is weird, but we're not going to judge him. Let people build what people want to build. Zagara went Stone Skin, which I actually think is kind of wise, considering this kind of comp she is up against here. The upheaval comes in, but Molten Block. Molten Block does do damage, by the way, because you guys don't know. It's not just another Ice Block. Molten Block actually does 202 damage per second. See a bit of a fight happening around here. Gonna bring my mug off the spacebar so I can actually move my camera around. Nova getting a good hit onto Kael'thas, but Kael'thas gets the stun back just as an intimidation figure. Was not going to move in. But with Temple spawning in the mid and the top lane, this is going to be pretty good. Going to fast forward a bit so that our Cho'Gall will be back soon. Keep an eye on this area. Slow down because there appears to be a pretty big fight going on. There's the silence coming in. Diablo back it up. They've already lost Nova. Cho'Gall is back. Lightning Breath on no health. Why do people insist on doing that? We're seeing Tyrande run away, but Pyroblast is giving chase. She heals herself. It's enough. How much health does she have? Back it up. Back it up. We have to see how much health she had. It is something we must know. Tyrande. Excellent. Oh, we selected Tyrande, but we've gone onto her instead. There we go. We're on to... What the hell? Pause. Do we have Tyrande selected? Normal speed. Play. 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 5 health! 5 health. Let's, I don't see a health bar there, guys. Do you? Because, that's pretty dead. That's pretty dead, especially with this coming. Just like, oh, god damn it. Just healed enough to keep yourself alive, but she's pretty dead. There's not much you can do about that. So, we're not going to watch that. We're just going to let nature take its course over there and go back to the action. And down she goes. Yep, there it is. So Cho'Gall, Burridus heading up to the top lane. I'm going to start grabbing the shots from that temple because mid lane is currently, he's very outnumbered and is going to do a lot of damage. Level 20s available for our heroes. We see the fast reload Celestial Wrath. We actually did see Starfall coming in for the Tyrande. Hellstorm for Diablo. Will of Gall, making him invulnerable, could help deal with that Johanna. And I believe with the Maw, I'm not entirely sure. And we see the Shadow Fury coming from Gall there. So extra damage and able to hit everyone. Dodges out of the way of the Maw for the moment. Will of Gall, I think, might have already been used. They're using the Molten Block to block out a lot of damage there. But it's, well, it's 4 versus 1. You're not going to win that, friend. And we do see Cho'Gall go down. So we're going to pop up to everyone view here and just watch these guys hang out because there's not too much else going on. We have to just chillax and wait this one out while we wait for Cho'Gall to respawn. In the meantime, Nova hanging around in the bot lane, seeing if anyone was trying to sneak the boss while this is going, which would have been a smart idea to send a load of people down to boss and leave one person up top to take care of that. Now they're going to start doing boss, but they're going to have 3 people up. Tirana doesn't look like she's interested in coming down, though. She's busy hanging around Nova, throwing out those holograms. Here comes a triple tap onto Holy Hamster, but Indestructible keeps him alive, hindering Moonfire. Really being a pain to Nova there. A lot of low members on red team. Looks like they're going to give this up. No, they're still fighting Fury. The Subworld is activated. It gets leashed. And there you go. They're going to leave it. They're just all going to back up here. Nova coming forwards. Will she find anyone? No, Jada reveals herself. A foolish move. And now she's looking weak. The owl snipes are on the way. And Jada goes down. That would be an okay opportunity for red team to try and do this. Our heroes. But they're not going to because they have to deal with catapults. They have to deal with giant camps. They can't afford to take that risk. They only have a single man advantage. It would be far too risky. We are back on Buridas view. And currently on the defensive, just trying to deal with all these pushed lanes. Good chance boss being done again, so they're going to head over there. Not being done. So it's likely the Bruiser camp's being taken. And yep, there it goes. Just in time for an objective to spawn, which, with 16 seconds to go, gives Buridas time to take care of this Siege Giant camp. Gonna have a quick drink. Quick drink just in time. The Maw is used on everyone there except for Alexi, who dropped a very good Starfall, but down goes Nova straight away. Cho'Gall getting stunned up, but the Shadow Bolt able to kill off 2 members there. Very nice play by Buridas, but Jada is still there. Zagara has backed up, so she will not be in the fight. It is now Cho'Gall and Diablo. Diablo is back, so he only just revived. And we can see... Ooh, did not dodge that very well, but Jada and Zagara are still here. They could attempt to raid this. They're both quite squishy. I need to be careful. And Zagara on very little health. A second more coming in, not able to get anything. In comes the bomb, kills off Zagara. She didn't see the bomb coming because it was blocked by her own Maw. Buridas gonna back away by looks of this. He doesn't think he can take Jada, despite the fact he has 1,400 health still, which is still a pretty decent amount. Is he gonna raid it? Is he gonna try and kill Jada? Is Jada still even there? Yeah, she is. She was setting a trap. There's the Blizzard. Blizzard number 2 does not hit, but the, was that a Cho'Gall or a Frostbolt? I completely missed it. But either way, she's able to kill him. Is she going to take the last shot? Yep, there it is. Last shot taken by Jaina. On the meantime, though, our heroes were able to take care of the top lane and were able to get that lane pushing with minions. Diablo was AFK in base this entire time, so that went well. That went pretty well indeed. He's just going to chill around for the moment and just start clearing the lanes. Owl coming out to see what's going on here. Both 2 keeps down. Mid lane, the only one left alive. Owl just coming out here to spot what's going on there. So the lane's just being de-pushed by our villains. Whereas our heroes, they still have 2 keeps alive as opposed to 2 keeps down. In fact, it is almost a perfect synchronization there with the mid one available for our red team, but not for our blue team. We see Alexi moving in. She's going to try and do the Bruiser camp by herself, or at least with Diablo if Diablo were to wake up and help. For now, she's just going to do it by herself and die until Diablo gets there. There we go. Diablo coming in just in time for the leash, but not in time for it to lose all the damage that has already been done for it. So that is good. And Cho'Gall is once again alive, so we're rejoining up with him. He's going to come in, help with a single auto attack. He's there just in time. Zagara out of position, going to get beaten the crap out of, and she gets annihilated. Upheaval coming in, catches Jada. Jada tries to blink away, but gets triple tapped. This last shot is blocked, though. Shadow Bolt is huge. Takes down the Malfurion there. Very nearly got the Chaos Pass into Johanna, but they're able to just survive. The Dread Orb does hit Jada in the last hit, and Jada's killed off via Owl. And that is 3 dead to 1 in favor of our heroes. Cho'Gall just getting some health back off that wall and is going to take the shots. And they're going to be able to probably win the game from this. Down goes the keeper. Now that's 2 temples, or 1 temple now because Tirana backed off. 1 temple firing on the core, but that's going to be GG. Why are we looking at Diablo? But guys, that is our heroes winning. So our first game, heroes are able to take the victory. Let's move the casting mug out the way and bring you back to my horrifying mug while I set up the next replay. So, very nice play. Using the upheaval a couple of times to reveal and catch Nova was pretty cool. Was nice to see. We're going to get ready to watch one. I would like to give a shout out to someone, by the way, whose replay did come in and was playable, but and I wanted to use it, but I can't use it because my observer interface doesn't seem to work. None of the ones I've tried, because it's an older replay, work, and it makes the replay basically unwatchable because the screen fills with numbers. So I would like to give a big shout out to Broly Kenpatch and That Guy on TV, especially seeing as they had the best Cho'Gall name that was sent in today, which was Bro on TV, which was a sick name. But I'm really sorry, guys, that I wasn't able to get that into to get this one in. So really sorry about that. But a big shout out to you. Your replay was good, but my observer interface was not working well enough with it. For now, though, let's get ready to load in to replay number 3. As I have named it, because I named them 4 to 1 in reverse order of when I'm going to play them. I don't know if this is the one. This is one where I actually get a give you. I think I do if I go on Gall. So let's pause now that everyone's loaded in. Hide the replay timer and start off with our villains and head over to the game screen. So, ladies and gentlemen, playing the Lunara, it is going to be Salty Canuck. Playing the Zagara, it is Ninfinity. Playing the Murky, it is Empty Elves. Playing the Johanna, it is Jason or Jason K. And playing the Kerrigan, it is Jason X 6190. And now for our heroes, playing the Nazebo, it is Mariah Caparuza. I hate your name and I hate you already. Playing the Muradin, it is Mindev. And playing the Asmodad, it's Tiger Shark. And finally, our Cho'Gall, it is going to be Jackront, which is made up of our heroes Jackal87 and Backline Front. So, gonna jump onto them. I believe if I go onto Gall, then I get a constant camera. So let's jump on and have a look. Was it Cho? Cho? Oh, I appear to have a camera for Cho for now. I don't think that lasts though. Well, we'll stick on Cho for now. We'll see what happens. Fast forward for the moment. Bring up the talents. And we'll get ready to have fun. There we go. Now I'm on yeah, remember the camera getting locked in somewhere. There we go. Now I have a camera for Gall as well. So both have a camera now. I guess I'll stick on Cho, seeing as it appears to be working. So no complaints here. So for now, Jackront pushing up this lane quite a bit, starting off with the Spurred Onward once again. The second time we've seen that. And this time, though, going with the Blazing Bulwark. So getting that up to 10 block stacks, depending on what is hit with the Consuming Blaze. Nice little bit of defensive talenting there against the auto attacks of Kerrigan, which could do a large amount of damage. If Cho'Gall can keep Kerrigan busy, then he can keep her busy for a very long time. Going to see Cho'Gall move into the point here. And is looking for targets. Moving up. Johanna is right there next to him, and he's going to try and focus her down. The Iron Skin will save her, though. Kerrigan getting dropped low. The bomb does not hit anyone. Kerrigan coming in, gets laser, gets punched, and gets taken out currently 1-0. Kerrigan taken down. We also saw Murky go down, but he's nowhere near Zagara. Not even in the fight, so our hero should have no trouble dealing with this. Murky is back in the fight. His egg taken down. I don't know who that was by, but it's gone. So now he's going to be out of the fight for a bit. In the meantime, our heroes, who have once again forgotten to use their camera, there we go, are just clearing out those demons to get their Punisher, and they're going to be able to get that pretty easily here. So they have the rollback talent, so the Rune Bomb will return, even if they hit someone, even if they don't hit someone, it will return. So they can actually, even if they miss the first time, reposition, because it will always return to Cho'Gall, and activate it on the way back to catch someone. And to help with that, we have Siphoning Runes, the 20% heal on the Rune Bomb here. Jackront moving in here, just going to be pushing in. There's another Murky Egg. That could get beaten up. Cho'Gall pushing in, punched it once, and it's gone. So he's going to pull back here. Kerrigan dives in very deep. There's the Rune Bomb, pops on her. Can they finish her off? There goes the fountain being used. Minions coming in. She's trying to get away. Heals. Thanks that Siphoning Impact, but still gets taken down. She took Siphoning Impact to clean kill. Was trying to escape via the health it restored, but it was not enough. The Punisher, though, didn't do too much. Only was able to take down the towers and very little else. So not great there by our heroes, but nothing. Empty Elves was able to back away from this and was not killed when his egg died, and was able to start split pushing the mid lane. Muradin was trying to interrupt that camp being taken, but Zagara and Johanna were too much for him, it seems, and he was not able to deal with it. Let's try jumping onto Gall's view, see if it's a little better here. Little smoother maybe. Otherwise we'll just go on to cup view. I think we're going on to cup view. Well, that was the wrong cup, that was the one full of water. That was a disaster. Zagara gets taken down via the room bomb and some punching. Yeah, cup view's much better. And Jackront going to be dealing with this mercenary camp, preventing the lane from pushing any further. Next objective will be spawning in not too long. Johanna just getting pushed back. Room bomb does not pop there. Activates it at the end, despite the fact they could have got Johanna on the way back with it. But now, though, it's going to be backing up. We can see level 7 talents, the power surge. To reduce the initial delay of surging fists by 50%. The 100% while it isn't a big deal, but the reduced delay actually gives it a nice escape potential. And we see Dark Descent increases Runic Blast damage by 5% every time you get a hero takedown, up to 20%. That can do a lot of damage, and of course you get healed with the stacking amount as well. In comes the bomb. Able to do a lot of damage. Stands at the Murky Egg though, takes a little bit of damage. Johanna and Kerrigan front lining there. He does have these block stacks, remember, so he's blocking quite a bit of this damage. A very defensive build here. Gets pulled in. Room Bomb gets a lot of people. Heals a large amount there. And down goes Murky once again. His egg will probably be placed nearby, so he should be able to revive. Another Room Bomb coming in. Probably wanted to get Zagara, but instead we see the Zebo get taken down. In comes the Lunara. A little bit of poke here and there. Just trying to do damage to Jackront. Another Runic Bomb. Activates it on the way back this time. Finally able to catch that Kerrigan a little bit. Does not do too much. And Jackront was thinking about backing out, but decides against it. Gonna have a quick drink. Excuse me, does not activate the bomb that time. And we do see Muradin get taken down. The low health on Cho'Gall really being a hindrance here. Room Bomb activated on the way back, was trying to catch a demon or two. But that's still going to be a Punisher going over to our villains. So our villains going to start pushing here. Jackront was able to grab a fountain immediately. Gets jumped on by the Punisher, but is able to tank a large amount of it and block a bit of damage. Kerrigan, though, coming in and does catch him out pretty nicely there. We're going to uncup. Punisher gets taken down at the tier 2s, and that will be the first fort of the game. Going over to our villains. We also see Asmodan up in the top lane. Lunara gets taken down though because she went too greedy and went into tower range and as such died. Cho'Gall, he's back. Here comes the bomb and Murky gets hit pretty hard. Dives onto Punch. Does not die thanks to block being taken by Murky here. Consuming Blaze. They need one more hit on him. There we go. Finally taken down by a Shadow Flame. And we're going to see Jackront moving up to the top lane because there is a Zagara there. There's Johanna though. She's spotted. There's going on. Kerrigan here too. So it's a 3 versus 3. Heroics are available for both teams. We see another Upheaval Shadow Bolt volley coming in. In comes the Shadow Bolt, being blocked by minions though. Does not do that much damage. The Upheaval catches the Lunara though. They're going to try and catch a Runic Bomb over the wall. Able to hit her once more, but they're going to be unable to catch her. She is too fast. And Lunara will get away. Some other heroics, we see Lunara going with the Thornwood Vine. Octograb coming in for Murky. Bless Shield for that Johanna. Maelstrom for the Kerrigan. And on the rest of our heroes team, Gargantuan for the Nazebo. Avatar for the Muradin. The Demonic Invasion for the Asmodan. Jackront was trying to push up here, but they ran out of minions and it was killed off. Nice Runic Blast there onto that Zagara. Able to push her back. Another Punisher in the top lane though. They haven't had one in the bot lane yet, and this one, both teams fighting over it. Muradin is currently in the bot lane still. Good Upheaval, putting in a lot of people. We're seeing Lunara getting dropped very low. The Upheaval was great there. And the sorry, not the Runic Blast, the Shadow Bolt volley there, able to do enough damage, or at least be scary enough to chase back some members of our villains here. Muradin has finally arrived up in the top lane. Murky getting a good puffish though. More hits no one. Jackront getting dropped a little low here, despite all these offers. He's gone very offensive on the talents, but they're still struggling a bit. They were able to take down Zagara though, and as such, they are in complete control and do get their Punisher. But our Cho'Gall hero was having to back up quite a bit in that fight due to health problems, especially seeing as the team is just so heavy on the damage. Jackront moving in here. Kerrigan doing quite a bit of damage. Jackront dashes away the bomb. It hits Kerrigan and does quite a lot of damage as well. But Johanna is not done. She really wants Mariah there. The Upheaval pulls her back though, and that saves Nazebo. What a clutch play there by Jackront. And Nazebo will live. There's a smiley face to confirm you are great. You are a good person. And we're seeing Cho'Gall helping his team take the mercenary camps, and they're going to move down and try and catch Zagara in the bottom lane. Looks like Zagara might get away there. Upheaval was not off cooldown, so they were not able to use that to get the pull. Instead, God is just Cho's just carrying around God and using him as a creep clear up. In the meantime, we're just going to see them clear up everything and move in. There's the Upheaval, pulling them away from the camp. Gets into the camp to steal it, but the Maw will prevent that from happening. There's the Molten Block doing a lot of damage, and we're seeing him chase up to Kerrigan with the clean kill, though. Able to get the clean kill, and now she's found the Zebo, able to take him down as well, but she loses her own life in the process. In the meantime, we saw Azmodan finally able to take down top lane. Punisher was also involved in that as well. And we're seeing the next area already up on off cooldown. And in come our heroes, going to try and do what they can. Upheaval just used. They take down Murky. Lunara also went down earlier in the fight. They're going to try and get the Johanna as well here. Zagara getting stunned by Muradin and getting stun locked pretty hardcore. And down she goes. Johanna being pushed out. Kerrigan has arrived. Takes a little bit of damage from the Cho'Gall, who gets stunned up via her ability. They're able to kill off the pufferfish this time before it does pop and do a large amount of damage to them. The Rune Bomb going the wrong way this time. Not aiming at the enemy heroes at all, who are currently bullying Muradin, trying to take him down. The Gargantuan doing a good job, though, of chasing him back. It looks like he's going to try and dash and kill off Kerrigan. Here comes the Runic Bomb. She dives to a minion and is going to be able to survive this. Having a look at the talents, we see, like we said, the Molten Block and the Rising Dead. The more damage every single bounce on that Dread Orb. Cho'Gall getting stunned up by Johanna, gets out of that murky puffish before the damage goes down, and another Punisher for our heroes, going to be helping them out when it actually decides to stop killing minions and start going for the push. Lunara doing what she can. In comes the Rune Bomb and the Upheaval. The Upheaval did not get too much, neither did the Shadow Bolt Volley, really. They were able to take down Lunara, but they didn't really, neither of those abilities really did too much. They probably could have got that just by diving in and getting the kills. Right now, just chilling. There we go, finally moving forward. Johanna getting beaten up very aggressively by the boss, and Murky using this rejuvenating bubble. He's going to try and escape here. He's trying to get away. He gets body blocked a little bit and taken down. Very nice by Jackrot there. They found his egg. They're going to surround him. He pops out the egg, but he's body blocked. The bubble will save him. He's completely trapped. Getting beaten on. Throws down the pufferfish. And Murky gets trapped. Gets taken down. Very well played there. And that is a almost simultaneous lull from the Cho'Gall. I say almost simultaneous. Bit of a gap. But at least they were both along the same fort scale. Muradin, unfortunately, not going to be joining in with the fun. They're now going to push into the core without the Punisher. Punisher already dead. In comes the Runic Blast. Able to do a bit of damage. Sorry, Shadow Bolt. And Jackrot pulling back here, making sure he does not get called out. I've miscalled this ability so many times. It's really bad. But Jackrot, there is a mercenary camp there. It looks like he's going to help Muradin with it. In comes Johanna and Kerrigan. Needs to be careful. And Zagara. And it's going to be enough. Also to back up is the Molten Block, doing so much damage to that Kerrigan. The Runic Blast, though, did not activate. Once again, they weren't able to do anything. And as such, they lost 2 members. And now, well, there's 1 member technically, because Nazebo was dead a bit earlier on. Tiger Shark getting chased by Lunara. One more. She gets pulled in, but it does not pull her over the wall. The towers, though, will do the job. Shadow Bolt Volley coming out as well. Not enough to get the kill because, well, she was already dead. And looks like Cho'Gall just going to use the fountain here. Not going to be back to base. Just going to get the health from that instead and just work it out that way. Shrine in the top lane. Everyone's going to rush up there and get ready to defend. Clearing up some creep. Just using all their abilities. Clearing that up. Murky has been spotted. We can see Johanna and Kerrigan currently in the mid lane taking mercenary camps. And that gives our heroes a bit of a head start in terms of taking these. And that's exactly what they're going to take here. We see the crippling blow taken by Cho, which is the extra slow. Here comes the Shadow Bolt Volley doing so much. They take down Zagara and Murky. Murky will be back pretty quickly, though. But with Zagara down, it's going to be very difficult for our villains to take control here. We see the Giant Scorcher, 3% of a hero's health, taken by Gull here. And yeah, our hero's looking pretty good here. Gonna have a look at a little around here. Kerrigan does get hit by the Runic Blast. This time, Punisher has spawned. They're going to try and push in with this and see if they can get the kill. Cho'Gall pushing in. Punisher beating on Murky. That will not kill him off, actually. Kerrigan will not be so lucky. She was being bullied by Muradin. Murky able to survive this, actually. So now it'll be Punishers and the entire team of our heroes pushing in here. They found Johanna, who's trying to tank the Punisher a little. Runic Blast not doing too much, only hitting the wall, but the Punisher is already through the gate and will beat on that last tower and get ready to move into the keep. Bless Shield used by Johanna. Upheaval pulls in everyone. Shadowbolt Volley taking down Lunara very nicely, and Zagara taken out with the Surging Fist. It is now just Johanna. Molten Block will actually be what finishes her off there. Very nice job by our heroes. Punishers on the keep. It is just Murky who's going for a combo. Team just going to ignore it though. They've killed him off and they're going to go for the keep. Punisher still has half health and they're going to push for the win with it, I expect. The Zebo actually isn't. He's just going to go back. He has no health at all. Murky going to get beaten on once again. Punisher actually distracted by the fact that Murky was in the bubble. Just didn't know how to deal with this. Just like, what do I do? How do I deal with this? He's untouchable. And they're going to focus the core here. Murky coming in gets wiped very quickly there by the abilities. There comes Kerrigan trying to do all the damage, but they're trying to ignore her. No, Jackrot backing up from the Kerrigan. Kerrigan gets picked off. Punishers on the core along with the rest of the team. And looks like that's going to be GG. And that is win number 2 for Tetcher viewers in the Heroes. Very nice plays by both the Cho'Galls and a very fun Murky block there later in the game. So, I'm going to take my cup off my spacebar and get ready to load up the next replay. This will be the last replay from you guys. The last replay of the actual show will be one of mine. This is the last replay from you guys in general. Yep, I believe this is the right one. Yep, this is the right one. And we're going to get ready for this. I don't remember what made me pick them in this order. I've completely blanked out of that. Also, in case you haven't noticed, my green screen's working. Pretty awesome. I've managed to actually get it mostly working, which is going to be ruined by the fact that I'm going away, except for like this arm. But I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so hide the timer, change the screen, and let's start off with our villains. So playing the Zebo, it is Dinosaur. Is that an A? Yeah, Dinosauro. Playing the Nova, it is Jules. The Tassadar, being played by Alex Worth. The Sergeant Hammer being played by Domination, and the Artanis being played by Zeno Christ. And our heroes, we have Brightwing being played by Corin, Lunara being played by Aura Storm. We have Chen being played by Gyro Fondor. I don't like your name, it's confusing. And our Cho'Gall is going to be Dionk, who is made up of Daedra, Dayunk, sorry, which is made up of Daedra and Chocobonk. Your name, you're the newest member of my I hate your name list, and you can bloody stay there for all I care. All right, looks like we don't have a view on this show, and we don't have a view on this girl. Cup time. And cup. Excellent. Bit of dancing going on at the start of the game. Always appreciate that. We're going to fast forward. Cup. There we go. We're going to fast forward to get to the action. Talent yet to be picked by Cho there. There we go. Going with that blazing bulwark. Gull taking the spurred onwards once again. So talents very familiar. We're seeing a bit of a theme. Spurred onwards being taken by every single Cho'Gall so far. Nice phase pism there by the Artanis, the Artanis, and he's able to get the kill on Cho'Gall straight away. And that is a pretty good first blood, a 2-for-1 in favor of our villains, and that is not a great start at all for our heroes. Let's see if they can make a comeback, because right now, almost a full level lead just from that. Cho'Gall pushing forward there, finally getting back into his lane. He's going to soak up and get as much XP as he can as the temples to spawn. Level 3 is going to be available for our villains, whereas our heroes, they're going to still be level 2. They'll be level 3 in a couple seconds, but there's a good chance level 4 could be hit by our villains, giving them the talent advantage partway through this fight. Nova hologram. And the real Nova has been spotted. Good body box there from Cho'Gall. They're going to try and kill her off, and they do get her. And now Dayonk, is going to move back a bit. He took a bit of damage, going to grab the fountain, which he didn't take before because he got killed. And he's going to get ready to move in and try and steal these shots. No one going over the top one. It's just a full team fight here. Sergeant Hammer doing huge amounts of damage. Artanis is trying to keep his shield coolers up as well as Chen. Trying to keep everything up, but 2 members of the villains have already gone down. 3 members have gone down. Now it's Artanis being focused, and he goes down as well. Everyone except Nova gets picked off. If she's around, she can try and take a quick shot at Corrin. But our heroes able to make a superb comeback, and they take all the shots from that mid temple. Top temple currently being stolen away by Nova, and we're seeing Cho'Gall moving up to take it back. He moves in and is going to chase Nova off, and in comes the Zebo. He's a bit outnumbered, looking to dash maybe. Likely to be an escape dash. He's taking a lot of damage, and he does. He backs up a bit. Having a look at their talents, we once again have that healing runic blast there, and the bomb return. Very similar talents. There's the hurry up over because he saw Artanis coming in. Uses that block though. Blocks out most of the attacks. Artanis so much damage though. He has the increased range and speed of Blade Dash, so we can chase that a little bit further by 30% on that lethal alaricity. And Nova with gathering power. They need to start trying to kill her off, or she could get dangerous. Right now it's 5 kills to 2. The only 2 kills have been onto Cho'Gall, and that was before gathering power did activate, so this is not too bad for them. Shots currently been abandoned because the teams are fighting, but Chen already going down. Cho'Gall has arrived back though and is ready to fight. Throws out the runic blast, catches Nova, which will force her to back up a bit. Lunara dives into hammer rage and takes a hell of a lot of damage. Artanis will pull Cho'Gall back into hammer rage. Cho'Gall having to use his dash to escape there. Hurry up Oath also used to make sure that they don't get caught out. So Daeonk having quite a bit of issues here. Chen has given up on this completely. The temple is already gone, and Chen has gone down to the bot lane to soak, because right now our heroes, thanks to those 5 kills, are ahead in XP. They just need to make sure that their lanes don't die. Lunara has made her way to the mid lane to defend that. Hammer with a good knockback to prevent Daeonk from diving in there. So right now our heroes soaking 3 lanes, whereas our villains are only soaking 2. There we go, the Zebo finally arriving in the mid lane, which will allow them to soak the 3 lanes. Chen, Brewmaster's Balance, going for a full tanky build here. Siphoning runes, and the Edge of Madness, the extra 20% against nearby targets. And the bonus is gradually reduced the further away the target is. So if you can use that very close, then you can do a lot of damage with it. You can see the Fire Eater taken once again, so he's got Blazing Bulwark, Fire Eater, but the rollback instead of the extra damage, so he's still going to get some regen, just not as much. Gets knocked back by Hammer again before he's able to catch the real Nova. Throws out as many poke abilities as he can. He will get the tower, so now he can be a bit more aggressive here, and his Dread Orb able to do it. He turns around, trying to get Nova again. He has Brightwing with him, as well as the face shield from Brightwing. Good knockback from Hammer again. She's been on point with these, but they chase her down anyway, and they're able to pick off Nova, and that is pretty good for them. Right now, Temple spawning in the bot lane, so they need to hustle and get down there. And they will get down there. The shots are currently being taken by our villains, but Cho'Gall's arrived. Surprise, everyone! It's going to be the Zebo who's going to start taking the beating of Daeonk. Daeonk going to be pushing in here, trying to get that Zebo runic bomb. Gets Tassadar instead. Forces the Zebo to back out. Does a lot of damage to him, thanks to that close range Shadow Flame that he was just able to drop. Wisp coming in, Runic Blast catches Nova. Sergeant Hammer wants to try and come in and interrupt this, but they are very outnumbered with Tassadar and Artanis both already dead. Missing Nova hanging around here. She wants to maybe try and get a gank onto that Lunara. Hammer does get taken out by our heroes here. Lunara's got the very long way around. She could get caught by Nova if she comes back around. We saw her just move up here. No, she's over here. Oh, she gets a bit of damage onto Lunara, but she's getting focused down. The leap able to take her down. Very nice there. Leaping strike from that Lunara. Able to get the kill. Pretty cool. And I think this Zebo wants to maybe try and steal a boss with that reduced cooldown. Or he's just using it for CC. Upheaval and Shadow Bolt Volley once again. Sticking with the same build that we've seen every time. And pointing it the wrong way. So we're not able to do too much damage there, unfortunately. Runic Blast used on the 4. The phase shield from Brightwing will prevent any extra damage going on to Daeonk there. Very nice play. And we see Runic Blast doing a little bit of damage as well. So our heroes looking pretty good here. They are in control of the game. They have a 2-level lead. They managed to bring it back. Hammer trying to mitigate that lead a bit by being cheeky in the top lane and trying to push it up. But right now, she's about to find some unwanted guests. Cho'Gall coming up. Upheaval is ready. They can try and pull her in, and they don't. He gets just out of range. Not able to pick up that kill. Very nicely played by Hammer, who has now hit her heroic along with the rest of her teams. We see Purifier Beam for the Artanis. The Force Wall for Tassadar. Triple tap for Nova. Gargantuan for that Nazebo. Hammer, yet to pick, but we can safely assume it's going to be Napalm. Unless he feels confident enough that this game will go long enough for him to hit level 20 and get the looping heroic. So, Daeonk, just getting a bit of health regen. He's letting his lane push. Going to move down, help his team in the mid lane, because currently there's a bit of resistance there. And get ready to fight. Pulling in Shadowbolt Volley, being used aggressively instead of getting heroes because they've all backed away. Nope, they're able to get over there actually, but they also did a lot of damage to that fort, and as such that will make it a lot easier to kill. Right now, Artanis and Tastar were very aggressively chasing it. Is that BFG there coming in? And Daeonk going to try and chase out Artanis. Force Wall used to give him no escape, but they've already forced Tastar to use Dimensional Shift. Now Artanis does get taken down. Tastar has gotten the hell out of dodge so that he does not get picked off here. So Cho'Gall just clearing this up. Objectives have spawned in the bottom lane and the top lane. Blue team our heroes have full control of the bottom lane, but top lane, they are a bit outnumbered. It's just Cho'Gall. Now Brightwing coming up to it with that phase shield. Hammer has backed away, so who's on the point? It's the Zebo. He's getting focused down and chased up. Hammer and Nova coming in from behind to make this a lot harder. They take down the Zebo. And can they chase Hammer? Artanis has arrived as well. So has Tassadar. There's everyone here. Jen is the only one in the bottom lane for our heroes. Lunara has arrived as well, doing a bit of damage. Triple tap, doing a lot of damage. Blocked by Brightwing, able to keep her alive. Daeonk focusing down the Hammer, but Tassadar is the one nearest to him. Force Wall trying to prevent Daeonk from escaping, but instead Daeonk does not want to escape. He wants that Tassadar, wants to try and kill him off. Artanis already down. The Leaping Strike kills off Tassadar. The BFG comes in, very nearly kills Brightwing, but the final shots will go over to our heroes. Chen was able to grab all of the shots from that bottom lane. Having a look at some of the level 13 talents, we have the Dread Shield. They found Nova with the upheaval. Nice play there. Able to kill her off. Yeah, Dread Shield coming in for the girl here. We see the Greater Spell Shield. I really like this talent for Lunara. Runic Feedback. Girl's Runic Blast reduced the cooldown of for each hero hit, and they're able to pick up Nazebo there pretty nicely, and that actually reduced the cooldown quite significantly, already off cooldown. And Shadowbolt Volley being used here a bit aggressively, was trying to catch someone, but not able to do that much damage to anyone. Moving on to the mercenary camps now. I'm going to be taking that down pretty quickly, and they take control of that area. Moving into the bot lane, clearing that up just with a Rune Bomb. They could attempt boss now, but everyone on the villain team is up, so they could meet quite a lot of resistance. They need to be careful. They do, however, have a talent advantage in the form of the level 16s. We see the Surge of Stamina. Cho'Gall charging in here, doing a lot of damage. They're able to take down Nazebo already. He's chasing onto Jules. Just going for the kill here. Shadowbolt Volley be up in a second. There's the upheaval, though, and that'll be all they need. They pick off Nova again. A lot of bullying going on. Some people are being very satisfied by this because they know how annoying Nova is. There's the Shadowbolt Volley onto Artanis, and he gets annihilated, taking all of the shots. See a little bit of shove coming in from Gull here. Let's see if that comes into play at all. It's not a huge distance, but it's a nice little nudge. It's cool to use. I would love to see that with a longer range. It would be very nice to be able to use. So Daeonk, once again, going to be soloing, taking care of that top temple. There is the shove, actually, didn't really do much. But mid lane, taken care of by the rest of his team. Actually gets pulled out, but dashes straight back in and will take control of this as best as he can. Bribing from a Shield Dust and Bouncy Dust, they are against the Nova and the Nazebo here. Mid lane, currently under fire, but we are only paying attention to Daeonk, who, no, he's going to stay up here and continue taking care of this. Going to leave his team. His team appear to be doing fine. Tastar and Artanis in the bot lane, they're able to grab the fort of our heroes, but they're still fine. Daeonk grabs the last shots from there. Mid lane last shots have already gone in, and as such, top keep is pretty much dead. Mid keep is getting damn close. Cho'Gall coming down to join his team. Dodges the BFG, which was just fired up there. Looks like his team may be going for a kill attempt. Here's Artanis. There's the dash. Try to focus him down. Runic Bomb did not do too much. In comes the Shadowbolt Volley onto Hammer. Just wipes her off the face of the earth. Triple tap. Uses to Cho'Gall, but it's Cho'Gall. He tags it and pulls in Nova with the upheaval. And there goes the Nazebo. Wiped out so quickly. Nova trying to escape down here. And she's making a dash for it. They're not giving up, though. They want to kill her. We'll keep an eye on her. She's over here. Cho'Gall still sees her. Got them good Halo eyes. Oh, it's close. There we go. There's the reveal. They're able to spot her. Gull was apparently had better eyes than Cho there. So he was able to spot her. Nova trying to escape. That's the hologram. That's the fake. Where's the real one gone? Have they lost her? We've lost her. No, there she is. She was trying... Wait. Did she just do what I think she did? Did she try to hide in the camp? I'm gonna watch this back. Okay, so where is she? Keep it out. Boop. We have full vision of this area. Where is she? I don't see her. I have pretty good vision when it comes to cloak people, but I do not see this Nova. She's hidden really well. No, there she is. Wait, so hold up. Where was she? Did she just come out of the fog of war? I'm very confused. Let's fast forward a bit. Catch up. Okay, so there she goes. Round here. I assume she went into the bush. Let's move it around. I assume she's in this bit of fog of war here. Let's have a look. There you get a vision of that. And then... So they have vision of this area, so if she's there, they should be able to see her. Play. Well, she's there! Oh, she must have... What the hell? I'm sorry, I have to watch this one more time. I must be being thick that I'm not seeing this. Play. Fast forward. Okay, hold up. We're going to do this the right way. E. And we're going to watch this properly. We're still going to follow Cho'Gall. Space to follow Cho'Gall. Play. So Nova, making the evasive maneuvers, runs into the bush, makes a juke into that bush. Oh, she was behind Lunara's hair. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Lunara, you've done it again, Lunara. And, oh well, let's head back into watching again. Sorry I had to rewind that, but I could not see her. Lunara was obscuring her via her big Amy Winehouse-like hair. There we go, Shadowbolt Volley being used onto the boss here to take it down. I'm going to be focusing that down pretty quickly. There's still Nova dead on the side of the villain, so there's going to be very little resistance here for our hero. So they'll be able to take that down without too much issue. And the only person who could really steal it would be Tassadar or Artanis. And Zebo wouldn't really be able to pull that off too well. They are going to start on that easy camp, whereas the rest of the team already moving on to this temple in the bottom lane, because they know that the boss will keep the enemy team busy long enough. This temple, though, unfortunately is shooting the bottom lane towers, so they're not going to be able to get the kill on that top keep. In the meantime, their top lane is actually kind of dying, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Cho'Gall just moving up to the mid lane right now, just going to get his team some XP, I guess. While his team gets the temple, the boss and the temple together will likely be able to take down that keep. And is Cho'Gall going to push in? Yeah, he's just moving up. Top lane's managed to de-push itself a bit. Like we said, bot lane keep pretty dead here. The boss has finally died, but the temple will more than likely be able to get the final kill on to that. Cho'Gall was thinking about doing the bruiser camp, but the enemy one is available. Looks like he's going to move over there, and his team is going to attempt to raid this and steal it from the villains here. He's moving in. There's the dash. He's found enemies. Doing a lot of damage. Shadowbolt Volley coming in. And the polymorph is great onto Artanis. Nice phase prism, though, to get out of that Shadowbolt Volley. But Artanis being focused there. And because he dashed over the wall and died, that leaves Cho'Gall to take it. Even with the Purifier Beam, Cho'Gall able to tank that. Nova taken down. That's all of her stacks gone. And that is a good kill for our heroes. They're going to be able to get the second keep of the game here, thanks to this Bruiser Camp, just by pushing in with it, even with just Chen tanking. But the Bruiser Camp has moved in. They're able to take that down pretty well. Lunara is in the mid lane, actually going pretty ballsy on to that keep. And it looks like they're just going to go for core here with Nova and Artanis dead for 20 seconds. They're going to try and make the play there. Have the level 20s. We have the Shadow Fury. And we have the Favor of the Old Gods, which gives him gives Cho resistance. Good force wall, keeping Cho'Gall away from the core there, but the rest of the team still focusing it down. Currently the core focusing minions as opposed to the people doing all of the damage. Brywing getting focused down. Nice blink heal to dodge out of the way of Artanis. Killed off by the BFG though. Shadowbolt Volley though will do the damage, and that will be GG. And we see once again our hero is able to take the game, but I love some of the snipes that he was able to get with Upheaval to kill that off, and some of the best Shadowbolts we have seen in any of these replays. Really well played by our two heroes there. So, guys, that is... I just fixed you. What the hell? But whatever. Guys, those were our viewer-submitted replays. Those are the ones that you guys submitted. I do have one more to show you if you would like to stay and watch it. I guess it's because it got dark outside. But I have one more to show you if you want to stay and watch it. If you don't, then that is the end. And remember that you can send in your replays of next week's challenge, which is mobility. And actually, things before I can show you before I load up the replay. I'll show you some examples of full mobility stuff. Nope, in-game view. There we go. So I can show you some examples here. So for example, you need to make yourself more mobile. So let's go through order here. So I'm afraid I don't even think there is a talent here that would work for this. No, I didn't even think there is a talent that works for Gaslow. Nope, Gaslow doesn't really count. Can't really use Gaslow unless you want to give movement speed to your monstrosity. I guess like as you could give your speed boost to your monstrosity and do it that way and give it tunnel at level 20. I guess that's about as close as you can get with that. Illidan, you'd have to go along the lines of everything that would increase your mobility. So these are all fine. Nothing adjust the mobility here, but increasing the range on Sweeping Strike, that would have to be taken. You would have to go with the increase in movement speed, the Rapid Chase, the Hunt, or Metamorphosis. I'll accept either. Both do increase your mobility. Even if it's, though this is a bit shorter range, it still gives you bonus movement speed while having to not mount up in that area. Oh, no, that's a level 20. That's a level 20, so never mind on that one. Level 13. I guess I'd allow any of these. Both all are fine. They all increase your mobility in one way or another. Getting through walls, getting 2 allies, diving further. I'd accept any of those. 2 sweeping strike with what you'd have to do there. Another hero. Let's go with Lily. Can we do anything on Lily? I assume so. Well, definitely you'd have to go with the either Safety Sprint or the Herbal Cleanse. Gives you movement speed or gives you more movement speed. Both of them are fine. I think that's the only one you can get for Lily. And last one we'll look at would probably be Leoric. Because Leoric, like any of these will do. Like I'll have a look at Valor quickly. So Vault builds, you'd have to go on the probably go for an arrow build would make the most sense here. But anything that will increase your movement speed. So no, that's by discipline. I know there's one that increased movement. Hot Pursuit. So yeah, Hot Pursuit. You could get any of the Vault ones to increase your mobility. All them would work, but neither of them actually upgrade, increase your mobility. So I guess Hot Pursuit would be the talent you'd have to take there. And Tumble, 2 charges of Tumble. So that's difficult. You can't even go for a full arrow build because you have to go Hot Pursuit. So it means you can't take repeating arrow. Wow, that's a bit more difficult. That's an interesting build. I like it. And yeah, so there you guys go. That's the kind of build. Anything that just makes you more mobile on the map. So for now, let me load up the last replay and get ready. I submitted this to some other casters to cast, but I submitted to some Victor, someone who I've never worked with. He's on the American server. I sent him the replay. He doesn't do too many casts, though. If he wants to cast it, whatever. But if not, then it is here. So, let me load this up, and we can get ready. This is me playing with Jess from Jessica Studios, and Jess from Jessica TV. I think that's her Twitch. Hold up. Gonna look at her Twitch while the game loads in. Or else I would if I knew where I put my phone. So I'm going to tab and do it that way. It'll be at my recent Twitches or in my follows on Twitch. So check out her stream because I'm on that a fair amount, so you can pop in and see me there. It is I am Jessica, so I'm Jessica. So you can see it on there. So, jump back in. Okay, hide the replay timer. I'm hoping I did. Did I do that last game? I'm pretty sure I did. I have the system pretty well down. Okay, so let's jump into the game and get ready for some action. So, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the villain team, playing the Lunara. It is Konjito, playing the Lily. It is going to be Vashtampt, playing the Zagara. It is Tuxubazaman, playing the Valor. It is Stein, and playing the Diablo. It is Bazingo. I'm going to have a bit of a drink, because I have just enough water to get my way through this. And on the hero team, aka my team, playing the Uther, sorry. It's In Pally, very appropriate name. Playing the Tyrande here, it's Ath. Playing the Lunara, it is Scythe. And playing the Cho'Gall, we did get our master skin in the end, it is Tetcher, which I quite like as a name. I think that works quite well. So, going to be following me and Jess, which is 6. Now, do I get a camera follow? Yes, I do. So you're going to get to see my camera view throughout all of this. Talents being brought up. I believe this is one of the games that I went for a dash build. if I remember correctly, because this is a build that I quite like, going very heavily into dashing. If I actually went for it, I can't remember. I haven't picked yet, so I assume I did. Spinning a bit, getting ready to fight. Getting in there. And talent's still not picked yet. No, I went for the flame. Okay, so I went for a more standard build. So, moving in, going very aggressively. Play very aggressively with Cho'Gall in lane because you're able to just take so much control. We're already able to do loads of damage to Zagara, kill off that Hunter Killer, and because we have full for the flame, we're able to regen a lot quicker than she does, even with her creep regen that she did take. Bomb just misses her, but its red orb did just catch her, able to do a little bit of damage there. I'm trying to focus down Zagara, dash through her, so we're on the wrong side of her. We are blinded, able to focus her down though. There's a Shadow Flame, bomb misses, but almost able to get the first blood very quickly. Like I said, Cho'Gall is a very aggressive hero. You can afford to be very ballsy if you are in communication with your partner. Getting the regen, get another globe, so just going to be able to get more regen the next time we use it. Another trick I had to use, just use your consuming flame if you're about to pick up a globe anyway, because it doesn't matter. You're just going to get the globe. So using the ball for some harassment onto the buildings for the moment. Zagara, we see Lunara taken down there. It just showed up as Zagara on my screen. Zagara has arrived back in lane though, is able to be hit by pretty much every ability. But the Hunter Killer was nice. The Runic Blast did not land, and we're getting dropped low, so we do back up. And we're going to Fountain to make sure that we are ready for the next dueling match with Zagara. Objectives yet to spawn, and Valor coming up into the mid lane, trying to make it so that we have a little bit of a harder time pushing it down this lane. Able to pull this off. I remind you guys that we are going to be biased here. So we're looking for a quick kill onto Zagara before the objective does spawn. The Runic Bomb does not hit again. We're able to pull back, very outnumbered. Going to be able to get away. No Fountain available though, so we're just going to head up towards the objective and get ready. In the meantime, Lunara is at our other objective, and our team, Uther, attempted to push into theirs. We're able to get our side, but we do lose Uther at the same time, and they will get theirs. So an even trade to start off with in the game. Level 4 talents, we see the Seared Flesh coming in for myself, and the Siphoning Rune for Jess there. And she also took the increased Shadow Flame width, which works out quite well with a talent that you take later on. So for now, we're back in the mid lane once again. Zagara has actually taken Medusa Blades, which is the 25% extra damage to 3 nearby targets. So just a little bit of a spread out damage, which is kind of cool. Minion Wave getting cleared. Have a globe available. Dashing in. Found Zagara trying to split push our buildings. Just cleaning them off, but she did get the tower very annoyingly. And their Valor, very interesting build. Just going full in on the damage composite arrows and the puncturing arrows. So just trying to do as much as she can. For now, me and Jess just clearing waves, doing what we can, try to dash in and do as much damage as we physically can. Get a good bomb onto Zagara, but she is getting healed up by Lily. But Lily is not a great healer, so more harassment we can drop the better. But the enemy team still does hit level 7 first and get a talent advantage. We're very close to level 7, so we can still fight over this. We see Uther and Lunara making their way down. We're trying to wrap around, clearing up the creep, and looking for maybe a good angle to dash in and trap someone. Tyrande also here. In comes the bomb. Gets a good hit onto Lunara. Looking to maybe dash in. Good stun by Tyrande. Able to do a little bit of damage. The blind is pretty brutal against us. We're pushing in to get a large dash in amongst the enemy team. And trying to get as much damage as we can. Bomb does not hit anyone. And Uther already gets taken down. We have to back up. Rest of our team has also backed up due to low health because we lost Lunara and Uther. So we have to back up and let them take that next couple shots. And that does put us a little bit behind, but still plenty of time for a comeback. Push into the mid lane. And going to be dealing with this as much as possible. Getting the regen, not that we needed it because we just came back into lane. From all these minions and the globes. Just killing that off quite quickly. We'll just wait for another globe. We find the Zagara, just going to harass her back away from us because we can. Get blinded once again, but not a big deal, not a huge duration. Able to get another globe prepared. The Runic Bomb did actually hit Lady there, but did not do too much. Valor was able to be picked up in the top lane via our heroes there. Very good job by them. In the meantime, just dancing around, trying to defend the lane. Lady gets hit by another bomb, not doing too much. Level 7. Like we said, the Edge of Madness, so increase the Shadow Flame damage 20% against nearby targets, which kind of works out quite well with that Shadow Flare there. Fire Eater So I have extra attack damage and heal extra amount as well against targets hit by Consuming Blaze. So that's very much a sustain and auto attack based talent I have gone for there. Moving in. Going to be trying to take control of this bottom one. This is the only one available. So, going to try and deal with this. There's Consuming Blaze used because I took a bit of damage. Everyone's there, but they hit their level 10s. Apocalypse used and they take down Uther once again. We have to dash away and we're just going to leave this one to its own devices and let them take it. They're starting to get a pretty significant lead now as they're able to pick off Uther in pretty much every single fight. And that's not going too well. Uther maybe needs to stay a bit further back and let the 5,000 health Cho maybe get some of the killing done there and at least do some of the tanking. But we hit our level 10s as well. We have the Twilight Hammer, which I think is a superb ability, and the Shadow Bolt Volley, able to do a lot of damage, as we've seen in pretty much everyone. Didn't see a single Twisting Never game today, unfortunately, but I'm sure we will survive. Tetcher, I'm going to be backing up here. Bottom fort already dead for now. We're just clearing creep. Valor is the one in that lane. We dash forward to her. Going to try to do damage. There's the stun from that Twilight Hammer. She uses Strafe to just save the stun for that. But with Chase, we're doing a lot of damage to her. One more Shadow Flame will do, and we're able to get the kill. But Diablo comes in to try and change it. In comes the rest of their team. Trying to back away here, but getting stunned up. Shadow Flame trying to do some damage as we retreat, but we do go down and we did not, unfortunately, use Hurry Up Oath to get out of there. Ludara getting away from Diablo very nicely. Good job there. And we're going to see objectives spawning in the mid and the bottom lane. Ludara tries to delay there. The ball not hitting anyone. Uther trying to just duel with Diablo. Straight up Divine Storm taken by Uther there, but they're doing a lot of damage to that Diablo in the meantime. My camera is going mental, apparently. They're trying to focus down Zagara. They get the kill. They did not get Diablo. They were very close. Actually, did they get Diablo and he just revived? We're going to back up here. I think they got Diablo and he revived, because that's a lot of health to get back that quickly. Diablo... Yep, he goes down and revives instantly. Okay, so that's what was going on. And we come in and kill off the Zagara with a good hit with the hammer. So, rushing in, going to try and take that middle objective. The bottom one already being taken. Lily here to try and deny us. The bottom one doing a bit of damage. Lily does, in fact, delay us. Our team trying to move forward. Diablo already back. Apocalypse going down and a lot of damage. Uther already down. There goes Tyrande as well. No, Tyrande actually getting out of here. And we're here trying to pick off anyone. A Shrink Ray used to try and prevent some of our damage. We're trying to focus Udara, but she is too damn fast. And now we're outnumbered because our team has already been killed. And that is a full team wipe for the villains there. Doing a great job. And another set of shots on to our core, and it's extra 2 shots because they were able to get both middle and bottom lane fort. I'm not entirely sure what I'm zooming in on here. I believe it was maybe the pumpkins. I do weird things with the camera sometimes. I don't remember. Going to be rushing forwards, taking down this fort because we want less shots to hit our core because we don't want to lose. Bot lane is now the name of the game. Going to try and take that down as quick as we can. Uther is tanking for us, so we're going to be able to take that down pretty quickly. And there we go. All forts on our side, back in our control, and we're moving in to try to steal this Mercenary camp. We do it, take down Lily and Diablo as well, very nicely here, and moving in to try and catch someone else. We're still just under a level behind, only a little bit of XP, but it is better to be safe than sorry. Lunara getting stunned up. I am running out of water, and we're pushing it quite hard. We do have the Goblin Bombers, which I don't really know the name of. The Sappers, sorry. Able to take the damage to that fort there. Try to dive onto Lunara, but unable to get it. No minions were left. We're trying to get the stun off with the Twilight Hammer, but we're not able to. Gonna move in and try and take the shrine in the bot lane. Gets stopped by the Apocalypse. In the meantime, the rest of the team is just straight up dying in the mid lane. We take the bottom towers, but mid lane were able to get their shots as well. Will be able to get their shots as well. We take down Valor, but that's only 4 health left on our core, and right now they have control of our top lane as well. So we're going to see me and Jess move up to the top lane to try and defend this. We went with the Runic feedback, that reduced cooldown on the Runic Blast, and the Dread Shield. So that extra protection, and we do hit our level 16s as well. So we'll see what we get. We find Zagara. Gonna dive forward, try to hit her. There's the knockback, and we get bored, but we still get the kill. Giant Scorcher, 3% of a hero's maximum health for the Gall, aka Jess. And we will eventually see me pick a talent. I'm sometimes I miss that I have talents. I do that sometimes. We have Surge of Stamina. They take our mercenary camp, and the first set of mercenary camps they took on their side has already gone on to our fort there. So yeah, we have the extra resistance, giving us a bit of extra tankiness. Right now, if they are to take a mercenary, they also got the boss a bit earlier, by the way. If they were to get another shrine or a boss, then they win the game. So our team really needs to rally. Right now, Uther pushing top lane and everyone else down in the bot lane. Lunara is currently, Uther currently trying to do best he can. We're thinking about diving Zagara, and we do get the kill. Very nice there. But however, we've been found by a team. Good knockback. Using that Twilight Hammer. Using the Shadowbolt Volley to do damage to Diablo. We're thinking about chasing him, but the Apocalypse will prevent that. And now we're just dancing around this area. There's a temple spawning in the bot lane. The tower, sorry. So we need to take control of that. We can't afford to let them take any more. So it's pure defensive. Everyone rushing to the points right now. We're going to work on Diablo here. Fighting him. Off we go. We're able to get the shots to prevent them from getting up. The Divine Storm used there on Lunara, but we're unable to get the kill. In we dash very aggressively, possibly too aggressively, and we get taken down, but we get Diablo in the process. The rest of our team thinking about turning around. They're all so low, but we are a bit weak as well, needing to be careful and make sure that we don't get picked off. Uther backing up their boss in 6 seconds. We're telling our team that we need to get there and defend it. We can, if they take it, it's 4 shots directly onto the core. If we don't get it, then they are able to end the game. And in fact, they are already on it. Uther moving in here. He does not have Divine Storm. The more is used. The point is available to Rondo. Walks onto the point, and they're able to get it thanks to the Lunara damage there. We're going to watch that again because that was very clutch. And that saved the game for our team there. We're going to watch that back in at normal speed. Watch that as best we can. Okay, so in comes Uther. No Divine Storm available. He's just got all that he has is what he is holding right now. Moves in, draws their attention. Lunara gets all of them with her hits and the stun from Tyrande as well. Tyrande immediately reacts, moves onto the point just in time, and they're able to kill off the last members and take control of the boss. And as such, because of that, the game is still on, and our team still has a chance right now. Me and Jess busy clearing up the waves because we were dead and weren't able to get to that boss in time. And right now there's no other objectives to do. Clean up the waves so we can push onto that fort. There's no ammo in it, but we want our lane pushing up afterwards anyway. And also we want our minion wave to be as strong as it can be. Diablo getting ready to push the bot lane. That looks like where me and Jess are heading to deal with that. Nope, we're dealing with the mid lane. Diablo also appears to have backed up a little bit. Now, it is the 3 tower area. Now, if they get any of these, they win the game. It is as simple as that. So we have to get away with a 3 tower defense. When we are about to hit level 20, we've managed to get an XP advantage throughout all of this. We're going to hang around. This, see if anyone comes out. And Zagara does come out, but a little bit late for us to get anything out of it. We drop the stun onto her, and Zagara is down before the tower fights have begun. We need to stop Diablo getting this, though. The Rune Bomb activated a bit early, but Diablo still distracted by Lunara. Focuses onto her, the Apocalypse going down. In comes the Runic Blast there. Sorry, the Shadowbolt Volley onto Diablo, and interrupted the Jugman Thousand Cups by Lini with the Twilight Hammer, and they're chasing them away. In the meantime, Tyrande was able to sneak the tower in the top lane to stop them grabbing that, and is now fighting Lunara at the tower. She's died, but Uther coming in to prevent that from being taken, and he will be able to delay this and maybe win the fight while we grab the temple in the mid lane. And we're able to grab it, and top lane, they kill Lunara. We are distracting the people in the bot lane, and that, once again, we've managed to stop ourselves from being defeated. There's a tower in the top lane, and the comeback is so far real. Level 20s available. We had the Cthulhu's Gift. The extra makes my attacks ranged, and I have a 20% slow with each auto attack. The Shadow Fury, so every enemy in the path is hit. Extra damage. Forest Wrath, extra range and extra speed. We have the Rewind for Tyrande and the Redemption for Uther. They're getting kind of close to their 20s, but they still do not have them yet. Right now, our team going a bit on the offensive. This is going to be one of our first opportunities to maybe take a fort. So we're going to go aggressive onto that. You can see the ranged attacks you get from Cthulhu's gift. Able to let you play a lot safer. Uther once again getting caught, but this time healing himself. We're coming in. There's the stun to knock him back, but he walks back in and takes a tower hit, and as such dies. He has redemption though, so he will live here. Shadowbolt Volley unfortunately not hitting anything. So we're going to be pulling back here, making sure we don't get caught. 2 minutes, I think I saw there, or 1 minute 15, until the boss is available. Once again, we have to fight it, because if we don't, they take the game. Rune Bomb coming in. Uther gets a stun, so the bomb does hit. And able to do quite a bit of damage. Lunara also poking from range as best she can. Deronda wrapped up in that maw there. And using her heal, making sure that we all stay healthy. She's getting cooldowns. No, she didn't actually take in power, so she's not getting cooldowns from that way. A lot of damage going down into there. Lunara trying to maybe finish it off, but she's going to be able to get out of there. The fort, however, will become ours. That is the armory going over to us. Next objective will be up soon. And that basically means that now they don't have lethal on our core. They can't actually kill us. They only have 3 shots. We have 4. We have 5, sorry. So we're going to be hanging around with only the top 2. We need to prevent them from taking theirs because it's nearer, but also make sure they don't sneak past us to get ours. Sagara sneaking around from behind, thinking she was sneaky instead, gets picked off before the fight again. And as such, we now have a mad advantage and can afford to let Sylvanas head straight over to our side and take control of that temple. Lili, though, will interrupt it a little. But Lili needs to come over to our team. We kill off Diablo, and Lili is now really out of position. She's going to get picked off so quickly, and we take the temple over on our side. And we're also going to get the tower over on their side. It's up to us to defend it. And there go the shots. We're still in the game. Boss will be up very soon, I believe, if I remember correctly. I believe I look over there in a second. Yes, I do. 30 seconds. And if we take that, then the game is over. So it's all going to be down to this final boss fight. 20 seconds till it's up. And their shortage is also up in 20 seconds. So we have to kill that off super quick. And they have to not come and defend it. And we have managed to bring back a game from 4 to 30 something. I think it was like 36 or 32 maybe. So everyone grouping up. Uther on his way. He was distracted, not realizing what was going on. He's finally going to make his way up to the team. Everyone's going to start focusing this down. And look at the speed it goes down. Diablo not even reacting. And that is going to be GG. And we were able to bring back one of the most epic comebacks I've ever seen. There's my reaction to it. There's a Divine Storm for extra shits and giggles. And just heroics being used all over the place. And there you go. What a great game. And there you guys go. That is the end of the community challenge for this week. I hope you enjoyed that replay. I really liked it. A pretty epic comeback. And the team really rallied at the end there compared to how we were playing earlier. But really, really cool. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. Remember to send in your replays of your maximum mobility and evasion builds into replays at tetcher.co.uk. They need to be in by Tuesday morning, because I need to make sure I've looked through all the files, and I'll probably live stream it on Wednesday. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.